Welcome to A Course in Miracles Essentials. I'm Auntie Patricia, and today we're studying workbook lesson number 99. Salvation is my only function here. Salvation and forgiveness are the same. They both imply that something has gone wrong. There's something to be saved from, forgiven for. Something is amiss that needs corrective change. Something is apart or different from the will of God. Both terms imply a thing impossible, and yet which has occurred, resulting in a state of conflict between what is and what never could be. Truth and illusions are equal now, for both have happened. The impossible becomes the thing you need forgiveness for, salvation from. Salvation now becomes the borderland between the truth and the illusion. It reflects the truth because it's the means by which you can escape the illusions, yet it is not the truth because it undoes what was never done. How could there be a meeting place at all where heaven and earth can be reconciled within a mind where both of them exist? The mind that sees illusions thinks them real. They have existence in that they are thoughts, and yet they are not real because the mind that thinks these thoughts is separate from God. What joins the separated mind and thoughts with mind and thought which are forever one? What plan could hold the truth inviolate, yet recognize the need illusions bring and offer a way to undo them without attack and no touch of pain? Only a thought of God could make a plan by which the never done is overlooked and sins which never were are forgotten. Unshaken does the Holy Spirit look on what you see, on sin and pain and death, on grief and separation, and on loss. He knows one thing must still be true. God is still love, and all that is not His will. This thought brings illusions to the truth and sees them as appearances, behind which is the changeless and the sure. This thought saves and forgives because it lays no faith in what is not created by the only source it knows. This thought saves you by giving you its function as your own. He has one answer to appearances, regardless of their form, their size, their depth, or any attribute they may appear to have. Salvation is my only function here. God is still love, and this is not His will. Be sure you practice well the idea for today. Try to perceive the strength in what you say, for in these words your freedom lies. Your Father loves you. All the world of pain is not His will. Forgive yourself for thinking He wanted this for you. Then let the thought, which replaces all mistakes, enter the darkened places of your mind that thought the thoughts that never were His will. Let in the light, and you will see no obstacle to what He wills for you. Open your secrets to His kindly light, and see how bright this light still shines in you. Let His light seek out and lighten up all darkened spots and shine through them to join them to the rest. It is God's will your mind be one with His. It is God's will that He has but one Son. It is God's will that you are His one Son. Think of these things while practicing today. Start with this. Salvation is my only function here. Salvation and forgiveness are the same. Then turn to Him who shares your function here, and let Him teach you what you need to learn to lay all fear aside and know yourself, your one self, as love, which has no opposite in you. Forgive all thoughts which oppose the truth of your completion, unity, and peace. You cannot lose the gifts your Father gave. You do not want to be another self. You have no function that is not of God. Forgive yourself the one you think you made. Forgiveness and salvation are the same. Forgive what you have made, and you are saved. There is a special message for today which has the power to remove all forms of doubt and fear forever from your mind. Appearances cannot withstand the truth these mighty words contain. Salvation is my only function here. God is love, and this is not His will. Share 5 minutes each hour with Him who shares God's plan with you. Between practice times, remind yourself often, salvation is my only function here. Thus do you lay forgiveness on your mind and let all fear be gently laid aside, that love may find its rightful place in you and show you that you are the Son of God. So thank you for coming today. I hope this will take some burdens off of some minds. And please come back tomorrow for lesson number 100. Wow.